I don't think there's anything in this life that has defeated me so much and so bad as life did when I started practicing medicine. I feel like if my African parents should see this video, I'll be in a lot of trouble, but here we go. Hi guys, I hope you're doing okay. My name is Wemby and welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. If you're wondering what lip gloss I have on, I have this lip gloss. It's unreleased and I feel like it's one of my favorite lip gloss right now. Like, it has glittery like stuff and then it's really giving Christmas. Today I'm going to be discussing medicine and why I regret studying medicine. If you know anything about African parents here, you will know that most times they prefer to have their kids doing suit and tie jobs. I like to call it suit and tie jobs. Like your kid is a doctor, your daughter is a nurse, a banker, your son is an engineer. African parents prefer that he's a musician, he's an influencer. There are some things that you mention to your parents that you want to do and they'll ask you if you're serious about your life. After I left Nigeria, I went to Russia. So the first country I went to study medicine was Russia. I was there for 4 years. Then I transferred to Ukraine. Studying medicine was not something that I was forced into. I just want to put that out there. Nobody forced me to study medicine. It was something that I always wanted to do since I was a child. I knew I wanted to study gynecology. I knew I wanted to be a gynecologist. Then I wrote my GCE in SS2. My dad had asked me to leave high school, so I kind of graduated in SS2 and not SS3. But I wrote my WAEC and my JAM the next year. I was homeschooled for my WAEC. When I got to Russia, this is me, a 17-year-old, still trying to figure. In fact, I had just turned 17 because my birthday was in February and I got to Russia March. So I was a newborn 17-year-old, still trying to figure my life out, still trying to, was trying out like my first big girl relationships. When I got to school, I kind of had moments where I zoned out. So I was depressed. I didn't feel the need to go to class anymore. I was just not. Every move I made, every effort I put in to like be a good student or to just try and meet up with where like my mates are and all these things, it's always an issue. I don't know if I want to use racism as a reason why like I had some certain issues with like some teachers, but those issues is one of the reasons why I zoned out completely from studying medicine. I was stressed out, I zoned out, I used to miss some classes, and then my school in Russia, if you miss classes, you have to do your reworks. Like, it's not something that you can miss class and come back and say that, you've missed class. So you have to rework those classes by having like tests. It can be orally. The teacher can decide to be nice and give you the home task, or it can be written in class. Like, it depends on the mood of the teacher. So if the teacher decides that, oh, this guy or this girl, I know they too vibe with you like that, let me just frustrate you small, because why will you miss class? Or if you even miss class because of school fees, maybe school resumed this week and you've not paid this week, and people have started going to classes. From this week, they're already putting your absence for you and you have to rework it. It was just too much. I genuinely couldn't deal with it. Like, I started feeling like I was a failure because I was watching my mates do better. I was meeting people to teach me. This is me. I'm making efforts, trying to learn how to do this. And then there's one teacher that has sworn that you're not going anywhere. So that was my issue. My first uni is the genesis of me zoning out of wanting to practice medicine. I wanted to quit medicine from like second year. I told my dad, I cried on the phone and I told him that this is what I'm going through. I want to leave this school. I want to stop studying medicine. And then my dad, being a dad, only motivated me more and told me that I should try better. Or maybe it was because I hadn't been home in a while and all these things, or because I was by myself. Like, my school legit puts my whole family into a lot of mental issues. As long as your child is not okay, you're also not okay. And then there's money that is going every semester. So like a lot of things, my school really brought like a lot of drama between like my family and I, even up till now, because it's a case of we've sacrificed so much for you, we've done this, done that for you, and then you want to come back and tell us that you don't want to practice medicine anymore. But genuinely, my mind was out of it from like second year. It's just that you were not listening. So I had challenged this teacher because she told me that I had reworks, and I knew that I didn't have any reworks. And then she brings out her book and she's telling me, oh, you have 3 reworks. I'm like, 3 reworks? The only thing I have is exam. That's the only thing I didn't write last semester. The reason I didn't write it is because I wanted to go home. And I didn't want to write. Like in my other school year, there was just something with first sitting. Like first sitting is always scary. So I like to allow maybe people go, come back and tell me how it went. We exchanged words. Not like I didn't insult her or anything, but I was just hell-bent on, I don't have any rework, so what are you talking about? I didn't know that was the beginning of wahala for me. That was how we continued. She made sure anytime I go for a walk, she would give me the paper, she'll ask me to write. The moment I finished, it's either she would tear it, or she would tell me that I should do it orally, or she would tell me that I did not pass. So I realized that it was a lost cause. I told my dad, and then he told me that I should find any school that I want to go to and then let him know. I told you, African parents, they will do anything to make sure that you are doing honorable jobs, because that's the only thing they care about, you understand? So we did my admission process, and in a few months I was able to transfer to Ukraine to 3rd year. I did what I had to do, and then I graduated last year. Last year being the year that war happened. And mind you, the MDCN people are saying that we that graduated online are not doctors, because we graduated online since there was war in the country. And it doesn't make any sense to me. But for some reason, I feel like God just keeps giving me time to show my parents that it's not just medicine that I want to do. I was looking forward to 2022 because I knew that the moment 2022 reached and I was graduating, that would be the end. Like I was like, the moment I drop pen after writing my final exam, it go hard before they will see me for school again. Legit, that's what I told myself. I feel like there are other things that I had to put on hold, like other things that I love to do that I had to put on hold because I wanted to just achieve this medicine dream and allow my parents, allow me rest. It got to a point where medicine was not even something I was doing for me anymore. I was doing it just to make them happy. And then now I've graduated and I'm trying to do other things I love. And then there's them reminding me that I'm not finished until I'm finished. Right now, I'm in a point where I just want to do other things. I want to explore. I want to try and see if there are other things that I can do to put food on my table rather than actually practicing medicine. I feel like medicine is something I want to do in the future after I've achieved and made money other ways. It's not something I want to use as my primary source of income because it's time consuming, and then in Nigeria you're not even paid well, and the kind of money I want for this my life cannot come from medicine. I'm so sorry, because doctors are being treated as basic as you can think of. Like, I don't even know if they get paid up to $300-400 in a month for all the stress and insult that they see every single day. I remember when I did hospital practice in Nigeria 2018. And I was in 2nd year then, 3rd year then, I don't even remember. And I told myself that, guy, this is it. God is showing you means. God is telling you that kole work. For someone like me, I want to be able to do things when I want to do them. I want to be able to go to work when I want to go to work. I want to be able to do things I love. I want to be able to make money doing things that I love, because that way it's easier for me. Maybe in the future I would want to practice, but right now I want to put more into learning things like that I can do with my hands. I want to put more into businesses. I want to put more into learning things that are in the market, like learning things that will actually work for me. As crazy as this sounds, I feel like if not because these MDCN people delayed, the pressure that I would have gotten from my parents to do certain things in this medicine by now would have increased. I probably would have run away. As much as nobody forced me to do the medicine thing, I just have clocked out, like mentally. I'm giving my biggest respect to all my friends that are practicing, all my friends that are still in school, and then the people that are even going to study. I just want you to know that medicine is not beans. You are going to do well if you allow yourself to do well. It's deeper than Crocs, it's deeper than lab coats, it's deeper than pictures with your group mates. I swear to God, there's a lot of things that comes with medicine and your mental health. You go feel crazy. It's not even a joke. I'm still having identity crisis. I'm still trying to figure myself out. I'm still trying to find my niche. I'm still trying to find what works for me. I'm still trying to invest in other places of life and not just one thing. Like, because I know medicine is something that I want to go back to in the future. It's something that I would like to hold on to. In fact, my business even resonates with gynecology. Let me know, like, because I sell feminine hygiene products, and I like to use that one to hold body. At the end of the day, I'm still doing medicine. I don't regret anything that I've learned from all my years of practicing medicine or like studying medicine. I don't regret any of those things, because those things have paved way for me to be able to find the right products for my brand. No knowledge is a waste. As much as I'm not ready, I don't like to say I'm never going to practice medicine, but I'm not currently ready to invest my time into practicing medicine right now. But it's something that I want to go back to, like in the future, like when I've secured my bag. I don't think medicine wants to practice me, okay? I don't think it's where I want to be, but I genuinely don't regret studying medicine. I don't regret it. It's too time consuming. You need to be very focused. You need to be a very focused person to study medicine. Like, that thing is not a joke. I'll advise anybody that wants to practice medicine, as long as you're willing, where there's a will, there's a way. Where will, no day. It's either you try and finish, or you just quit. Like, if at any point you're starting to feel like your mind is not there, I genuinely would advise you to leave. Instead of put yourself through all these things only to not want to study, to not want to practice the course, because that's the position that I am right now. And it's causing a lot of debates between my parents and I, because they've invested so much. I have invested so much. One second. For those of you that want to go into medicine, know that 1, medicine is not a child's play. 2, make sure you're doing it for you, not because your parents want you to, because that is always the beginning of problems. As long as your mind is not the one that's telling you to 100% study medicine, you're definitely going to have like a lot of issues, or at least have issues going through issues that will come up in medical school. That's the best way I can put that statement, to be honest. Even as you are putting your mind into getting first class, or at least graduating with good results, make sure that you're also trying to learn other things. Make sure that your relationships or your friendships, make sure that you're getting connections. Just don't hyper focus on the medicine alone, because anything can change, I swear. And then if you don't have plan B because you were focusing only on plan A, then you're going to have like lots of issues. Just make sure that yes, you're putting in your 100 into studying, and making sure that you don't have issues with your teachers, most especially if you're even studying in countries where racism is like a very big issue. You have to make sure that you're at least doing what you're supposed to do to keep you from problems with the teachers. Don't be like me. But make sure you talk to God about your issues, because I don't think we can do this on our own if we don't like ask God for help and for his assistance. Because medical school, I'm saying once again, it is not a joke. It is not rice and beans. Your mental health will be tried like this. The easiest way to manipulate yourself into accepting medicine is to just look at it as you're getting to know your body and things about your body. That was the easiest way for me, knowing that, oh yeah, I'm learning this thing because I'm learning about my ears, I'm learning about my eyes, I'm learning about my feminine health, I'm learning about everything that comes with me. So that was just the only way that I could just manipulate my brain into accepting the cause. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say, guys. Good luck to anybody that's planning to study medicine, to be honest. I wish you the best. I'm sending strength your way, okay? And I wish you the best. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of jargons. Let me see what this looks like first.